Hello, welcome to Subjective. This is a series of interviews with contemporary fashion models to try and establish really the history of fashion photography through their eyes. If you happen to be watching via Show Studios YouTube, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe below. So let's just talk about, there are more pictures obviously, but I just took one. This was taken in the 2000s? When was this?
No, 93.
93.
So, as I've told you earlier, I stopped modelling really in 1970, 71 when The Boyfriend came out. Carried on with my career. I mean, I did photographs, because if you're doing a film or a telly or an album, you do photographs, but I didn't actually work as a hireable model.
No.
I was photographed as me.
Yeah.
It was, Twiggy in The Boyfriend, Twiggy in My One and Only, Twiggy doing whatever I was doing. And I got it probably came through some sort of agency. I can't remember how it came because he didn't have my number. But I got a message that Steven Meisel, who in the early 90s was the big hot...
Still pretty much is,
actually. He is.
It's very good.
Big hot new photographer.
He's not new anymore, but he's
No, but then he was
big.
in 93. I don't know when he actually started.
Came in the beginning of the 80s.
Oh, well then, but he was huge in 93.
He kind of got to his American Vogue and his contracts with Italian Vogue and things.
So I got a message saying that Steven Meisel, who obviously I knew who he was, would love to do a 10-page spread on you for Italian Vogue called Twiggy the Legend. Who's going to say no? So I was very flattered and a bit nervous because I hadn't kind of done that for
Did you meet him before the shoot?
No. So they flew me to New York because he was based in New York, although it was for Italian Vogue.
Yeah.
And so I go into the studio the first day and I'm putting my eye makeup on because I always they had a makeup artist for face, but I always do my eyes. And in comes Steven with his hat on and and I got up from the chair and I said, "Hi, it's really nice to meet you," and put my hand out. And he said, "We've met before." And I said, "Oh God, how embarrassing." I said, "Oh, we haven't, have we?" He said, "No, you would never remember." I said, "Oh, why?" And he said, in 1967, when I first went to New York, on that shoot where I was at Melvin Sokolsky's, and Bert Stern was filming me, they'd seen me arrive on because when I arrived in New York, it was all in the news. And he was something like 12 years old. And him and his friend took the day off school. And it was their quest to find me.
Really?
And they obviously
followed the crowds.
Where I was being photographed. And they knocked on the door. And the stylist for that shoot, the one with my face on, was a young girl called Ali McGraw.
Oh, right, okay,
who went on to become a very famous actress. But in those days, she was kind of modelling and stylist. And they said, "Can we come in? We want to meet Twiggy." And she said, "No, go away." The guy doing the film for Bert, for the documentary, said, no, let them in. It would be great coverage, because they were two little boys. So they came up the stairs into the studio. I have no memory of this, I have to tell you, when he was telling me the story. And I came out in my dressing gown, putting my makeup on. And we chatted, apparently. They took a couple of snaps with me, and I signed some pictures for them. I said, "Oh, God, I hope I was nice to you." And he said, "No, you were." And they left. And he said, it was so funny, because he lived in New Jersey, they did. And they'd taken the day off school, and they started to panic, because the film camera had been there, and they were told that they'd probably be in the film. And they thought their mums are going to kill them because they took the day off school. And he said on the ferry going across to New Jersey, he said to his mate, "One day I'm going to be a photographer and I'm going to photograph her."
Really?
Isn't that a sweet story?
Well,
and he said, now it's come true.
Yeah.
And these are the shots, and they're fabulous.
They are. And what was he like to work with?
Oh, brilliant. We had a great time.
Is he very vocal or not very vocal? Or?
I just remember it being a really nice 2-3 days. We played music, we laughed, we chatted. You can tell with me, I can chat. I can chat for England.
Well, we're here.
So we just chatted and got on really well. And
Because that's, sorry to interrupt you, but that's quite a different machine by then, the fashion world. From the 1960s, where it was probably just you and Richard Avedon.
Yeah, he had lots of assistants, and so I wasn't used to that, but it was lovely. They were all nice to me.
Yeah, on the whole they are.
And I loved the clothes. They were mad clothes, and you know, the big hats.
Yeah.
Although I love the one that we haven't shown yet, which is, you know, when we'd done all the fashion shoot with the clothes, he said, I just want to do a headshot with hair.
Yeah.
I love that shot.
No, so, I mean, Steven has been one of the most influential and one of the best photographers in fashion for 30 years or so now. I mean, really incredible career.
Incredible career.
And have you worked with him since, or was it just that one moment?
That was a one-off. But I'm available, Stu. No, I'm joking.